Courses, ebooks, digital downloads, or billing clients for services, SamCart is where you get paid for whatever it is that you do. At SamCart, you can sell anything and everything using our library of pre-made templates that have been used to generate billions of dollars in sales. Bring your sales page to life with the drag and drop builder. Offer your customers more ways to pay you by selling payment plans, subscriptions, bundles, and even pay what you want offers. You can sell your products as one lump sum or break up those payments into smaller chunks with payment plans. You can grow your recurring income with built-in subscriptions. And these are just a few ways that SamCart makes it easy for you to get paid for what you do. And now built into every single SamCart account is the brand new SamCart courses, the perfect solution for securely delivering your video courses, ebooks, and memberships all in one place. And it is built right into every single SamCart account. With the new SamCart courses, you can create a robust lesson plan for your students and even drip out the content on your own schedule. You can boost your sales by selling different tiers and bundles of your course. And did you know that right now, over 30% of your students never even make it to the first video? Which is why we developed SamCart's auto-enroll technology, which seamlessly takes your students from buying to learning in one simple step. No lost passwords, no support tickets, just more happy customers getting exactly what they bought every time. But what if you're a brand new course creator? Or you've always wanted to add an online course to whatever it is that you already sell? Then do not miss the SamCart Course Creation Challenge. Over 20 videos and lessons that will help you launch your first online course in just 14 days. You'll learn everything from cameras and lighting to launching and selling your first online course. And whenever you're ready, you can showcase and sell your course on one simple page, built with SamCart's drag and drop editor. Easily create high converting sales pages by adding video trailers, countdown timers, and more. Our mission at SamCart is to put the selling power of the world's largest brands into your hands, multiplying your sales with powerful features like one-click upsells, order bumps, and more. In fact, SamCart's database proves that adding a single one-click upsell increases your average order value by 68%. And next are the order bumps. Just one order bump boosts sales by an average of 31%. Create your first bump, and 1 out of 3 customers is going to hit that add to order button and make you more money. Selling subscriptions? Well, what are you doing about failed payments? Your customers' credit cards are constantly being lost, stolen, or expiring. So what happens when those payments fail? Well, instead of chasing down your clients, we created the SamCart Subscription Saver. SamCart automatically updates your customers' credit cards without you lifting a finger. So your subscription payments come in on time, which lets you focus back on growing your business. And for any advanced sellers doing 6 figures and up already, SamCart has all the tools you need to keep scaling. You can A/B test your product pages in real time and let the results guide you to your next move. You can see which version of your page converts the highest and make more money in the process. Turn your business into a well-oiled machine by integrating SamCart with all of your favorite tools for sending emails, managing contacts, and even doing your taxes. SamCart's integrations let you effortlessly track your return on ad spend, create new customer profiles, automatically ship out your products, and keep your team in the loop with updates and notifications. So let's launch your next course, ebook, mastermind group, CPG brand, or digital agency today. SamCart is home to over 20,000 creators who have sold more than $2 billion of their own products and services on SamCart. You can join them today and see why the right tool makes all the difference. Get started for free today at samcart.com. Welcome. It is Tuesday, which means you're on the SamCart YouTube channel and you're here for the SamCart Tuesday Takeover. I am Scott Moran, the co-founder of SamCart. That guy right there is Jordan P. Anderson, video production extraordinaire. And you guys are here to learn about an awesome creator who's making a ton of money, how they're making their money, how much money are they making, and where are they leaving money on the table? Jordan, it's Tuesday, my man. What's going on?
What's up? Everything is different. You're back. Are you back in Austin?
Hey.
Are you back in Maryland?
We're stateside again, baby.
Studio.
We are. For those of us who are veterans of the SamCart YouTube channel and our video content, I am back in the Maryland studio. So this is our DC studio. We're back here. We're doing some work for a few days, and then I will head home to Austin, Texas after just a little bit. But excited to be home. It's like riding a bike, turning everything on. All the buttons are right where we left it. Right where we wanted it. Absolutely. Jordan, talk to me about this human being right here down below my face. This is Sorelle Amore. She is
That's right.
content creator. She is in finance. She is in photography. She's in a lot of kind of stuff. You know what I mean? But who is this creator, and you know, what are we doing here today?
Yeah, Sorelle Amore. So she's a YouTuber, Instagrammer. She kind of rode the wave of when Instagram was super popping, you know, a couple years ago. Her first course that she ever made, I don't know if it was her first course, but her main big course that she launched was called Advanced Selfie University. So a lot of the awesome photos that she has on her Instagram page are all selfies. She just has a professional camera, a remote, and she was taking these wild Airbnb, Icelandic, volcanic rock photos with nature, wild stuff. It's a little bit rated PG-13 if you're watching this, so be aware. We might click on something we shouldn't today. But no, she's got some great stuff, and that was, I think, probably the launch of her creator career, digital nomad. She kind of helped put that on the map as well. I mean, I don't know if we're all digital nomads now or if that's as popular as it was a couple years ago, but she was definitely one to help promote that idea. And she inspired me. She helped me, not help me, but for my first online course, I looked at her online course, I looked at her sales page, and that was the swipe file. I was like, I love this. I love the look of this. Love how she set this up, and I'm just going to swipe away.
And there we go. I love it. She's launching other creators as we speak, right in front of our eyes. Guys, as we do this takeover, right, do two things for me, all right? If we say something really smart, drop your notes in the section down below with the hashtag SC, right? So if I happen to say something really smart like, I didn't know I can make $1 per subscriber per year, you might want to say, I didn't know I can make $1 per subscriber per year in the chat, hashtag SC afterwards. We like going back through the comments, finding those that drop that hashtag in there, kind of like taking notes in the chats. You know what I mean? Take your notes in the chat. What aha moments do you have? And drop it in the chat as we keep talking. And then numero dos. Smash that like button, okay? I always like feeling like a YouTuber. I'm like, smash that subscribe button, hit that like button. But if you do like this content, give us that thumbs up. It's always really great. It gets us exposed, gets to see more people out there. Always, always, always a good thing. Jordan, as we begin one of these takeovers, we begin the same way we always begin, Pinky, right?
Oh, yeah.
Trying to take over the world. We ask ourselves 4 questions, right? Jordan, walk us through the 4 questions that we ask every time we look at a new creator business and we think, okay, cool. How big is this business? How much are they making? And where could they be making more?
That's right. So the first question is, what's the opportunity? We try to find what they're working with in terms of an audience, in terms of the digital property, digital real estate that they hold or take up. How much space are they taking up online? So we look at that. What's the opportunity? How large is their audience? Next question, Scott. What's the number 2?
Next question. Oop, nope, not that. There we go. Next question is, what are they promoting? And so what are they promoting is exactly what it sounds like. We want to go from their homepage. We want to go from their social media channels, and we just want to follow the breadcrumbs, right? Where are they sending you? Are they sending us to learn more about other videos they have? Are they sending us to join an email list? Are they sending us to somebody else's website? What are they promoting? Which brings us to question number 3, which is, Jordan.
Oh, yes. How easy is it to buy? Every single week, we go to these huge creators, millions of followers, millions of subscribers, yet we click off their YouTube channel and go to their main webpage. We go to their link in bio, and we find nothing to buy, no way to take my money. The meme, take my money. We love you so much. We love being a fan, but what else can we do? Is there a product we can buy? Is there a membership? Usually there's nothing. So that a lot of times they'll get an F, if not a D, on how easy is it to buy. And we usually ask the audience right now in the chat, if you're watching this, how easy is it to buy your products? If I'm watching your YouTube channel, if I'm watching your TikTok channel, Instagram, and I really like your stuff, I really like your content, I want to learn more about you, more from you, how easy is it to buy your stuff? Give yourself a grade. Be brave in the chat. A through F. How easy is it to buy your stuff online?
It's also acceptable to give yourself an F minus. That is A-okay. It is no problem whatsoever. It is okay if that is what you're at, right? Everybody's here to learn. We're here to learn about what creators are doing and how they're going to do better. Give yourself a letter grade of how easy is it to buy your stuff, right? From your homepage, from social media, and we will move on to question number 4, which is how easy is it to buy more? This site might sound kind of self-explanatory, but the idea, okay, is to follow this arc right here, okay? We want to make sure that not only is it easy for customers to come buy that first product you have, but I also want to make sure that it is crazy easy for them to continue to explore, find more of your stuff, and work their way up the ladder. How easy is it to go from buying one product to buying many, many products right from you? And I'm telling you right now, if you guys answer these 4 questions, if you can get a sense of, okay, how big is my opportunity, right? What am I promoting? How easy is it to buy? How easy is it to buy more? Answer these 4 questions and you will win. Jordan, let's go ahead and dive in, right? What is the opportunity here for Sorelle? Okay, we will start with exactly this one. What is the opportunity? Well, when we go and check out her stuff, all right, this is obviously someone who's been in the YouTube game for a while, okay? This is 1 million subscribers, right? 1 millions, as I write it, right? 1 million subscribers on her main channel, Sorelle Amore. And this is kind of like the, you actually mentioned she's got 2 different YouTube channels. What is this one?
That's right. So this is her main channel. So this was like her digital creator channel, her photography channel, advanced selfie content, digital nomad content. And at this point, you can kind of say it's almost just like her, she's doing the vlog thing at one point. So you can call it that, like her broad personal channel, the general channel, all things Sorelle.
For sure. So then that has given birth to this channel over here, Sorelle Amore Finance. She's got 2 different YouTube channels, and this one has 763,000 subscribers. Another channel where she's done quite well for herself. This one's a little bit different, right, Jordan? This is where she's getting into finance, business finance, investing, right? All that kind of stuff.
That's right. Yeah. So a little bit of a left turn as a creator. If you came in through the Instagram advanced selfie front door, and then she presents this financial literacy, financial investor channel, you might not be your cup of tea, but she's managed to, I think in the last year or 2, this channel has grown to, like you just said, 763,000 subscribers. So it's not a fluke. And oftentimes these big creators use their other channel to promote the new channel. So if you already have an existing property, we tell this, like, spread your audience out. Don't just focus on one channel. I mean, now she has 2 large YouTube properties. We're going to show here, like this large Instagram property. And then also a little bit later, she even has an Instagram page dedicated to just her online course, which we could talk about a little bit more. I think that's a pretty cool concept. But yeah, sure. Over here, 513,000 followers.
Yeah. And so, basically when we're talking about what is the opportunity, adding up the opportunity is basically an addition of all of these eyeballs, right? So we're going to say something like Sorelle's opportunity, right, is that she's got something like, I don't know, Jordan, what do you want to call it? 2.25 million followers?
Yeah. Because we didn't check Twitter, we didn't check Facebook or TikTok. So yeah, 2.25, 2.5 million.
We'll call it 2.5.
Audience members across the board, which is nuts.
Love it. Awfully big. Yeah, I mean, this is a very, very big opportunity. And so here's the number that we put out there all the time, okay? We put this number out constantly, is that you guys as creators should be making $1 per subscriber per year. All right, and Jordan, break down exactly like what that means.
Yeah, that's the low bar. So look at your own audience right now, and actually in the chat, tell us how many followers you have. What's your total audience across every single platform, your email list? How big is your audience right now? Total it up, add it into the chat. But $1 per subscriber per year is the kind of metric you should look at. Like if I have 10,000 subscribers in my total audience, the baseline, the least amount of money I should be making if I'm taking this seriously is $10,000, $1 per subscriber per year. So I should be making about $10,000 per year at a minimum. Now, a lot of our SamCart creators will make 5 times that, 10 times that. And you don't have to limit yourself. You think like, okay, well, I only have 1,000 subscribers. What can I do? I've only got 400 people on my list. What can I do? I don't have. But no, like if you can 5x that, 10x that, there are people making full-time income with just 10,000 Instagram subscribers or followers. You don't have to have hundreds of thousands. You don't have to hit the million mark. It's actually, the bar is quite low for how many followers you have to have in order to make a full-time income.
Absolutely. And this number, this number down here, the $1 per subscriber per year mark, is more of a floor, right? So keep that in mind as you think about what is the opportunity for you. But we're basically saying Sorelle should be making at least $2.5 million from an audience this size every single year, right? At least. And she could be doing much better. So we'll see, right? Next step is, what are they promoting, right? If you go follow someone's, their link in bio, right? Or you go follow videos in the YouTube description, right? Where are they sending you, right? What are they promoting? And so, Jordan, let's answer that question. We went and checked out, Sorelle's different social media platforms and stuff like that. And I think the best way to look at that is by looking at, this is her link tree, right? So you call this is, if you go to her Instagram account, right? And she says, hey, by the way, check out the link in my bio. This is where it takes you. It takes you to this page right here. Talk to me about what these links are, right? First one, Take Your Selfie Seriously Handbook.
Yeah, we might have. Let me actually click on that one. I'm going to find that one here on her page. We'll bring that one up. But the other two one are her YouTube channel and then the Advanced Selfie University, which I think we already have a screenshot of. But her Advanced
Selfie University. This is a $67. This is essentially a course, right, Jordan? That's the right way to describe that offer.
Yeah, that's been her kind of flagstaff, or is it flagship, flagstaff, flag something?
Flagstaff, Arizona, flagship course. Yep.
That's right. Yeah, flagship course. That's like her main bread and butter. But like that is something that I think is almost 5 years old now, but it's still cranking out customers, still cranking out students every single day, because it hits on something that a lot of people want to do, even on Instagram. And then right below that we have her financial channel, her financial YouTube channel. And then we have the Codex, which is a financial and freedom membership. That's sort of her subscription. You can pay 3 months at a time. You can pay it a full year at a time. And that will teach you how to be financially independent. I think there's over 70 videos in that course library. And then it's probably also the sort of community that you can come together and chat about what you're going through.
Yep. So here's what I like about what Sorelle is promoting, right? In general, she's promoting stuff that she owns. Okay. This is her own YouTube channel. This is, her own other YouTube channel. This is, a course that she owns. And this is a membership that she owns, right? And so here's what you don't see, right? You do not see Sorelle promoting affiliate offers, right? Where she's promoting somebody else's business and making like a small cut, right? You do not see that. You do not see her out here, promoting, just other random stuff. It's all stuff that she owns. And I really, really, really love that, that she's in here talking about specifically stuff that she owns. So, Yep. Jordan, the handbook idea, what is that? We take this over. This is it down here in Amazon?
Yeah, I just found it. So it's an Amazon book. It's $12.99 for a paperback, $3.99 for a Kindle version. So we feel okay about selling on Amazon. Amazon's going to take their 10 to 30% cut on every product that you sell. So, it could be more of a marketing thing. A lot of people use books as just a marketing way. Like, hey, you kind of read my philosophy, read about who I am, read about the author. And if you want to learn more, maybe you put it in the back chapters of your book to say like, hey, you can also buy this course. You can go to my website here. You can even include like special deals inside the book. Like for reading this book, you write something on page 37, like you use the code, Sorelle, and you'll find like that's a way to generate leads and find out that, oh, hey, I'm getting traffic from my book sales onto an online course.
Yeah, for sure. Here's the problem with selling on Amazon, right? Let's just talk about that for a second, because this is something we talk about all the time, right? Is if you go and sell on Amazon, and Jordan, go ahead and lock on to me here in Miro, because I think I'm going to be jumping around just a touch. But Amazon, number one, Amazon's going to come in and take their 30% cut, right? Sometimes even higher, right? So, this obviously, Sorelle is talking about, she's selling something here that's relatively inexpensive as it stands. So you're not making a ton of money on this, but then also you're taking another 30% cut right off the top. Then number two is everybody knows when you go to Amazon, what is Amazon going to promote right in this ugly red box down here? They're going to promote your competition. They're going to promote other finance authors. Or they're going to promote other books, other things, and have you and all of your customers that you're sending over to Amazon check out their competition. Literally, you're pushing people towards your own competition, right? Amazon, big miss there. And then the last one, right, is that there is no way for me to buy more stuff. Okay, so I'll just go ahead. Let me just put more with a big question mark, right? Where do I go to buy more stuff of Sorelle's? You literally cannot make it happen. It does not exist.
Yeah, no, Amazon wants you to buy more stuff, just not necessarily from
Not
you, the creator.
Sorelle stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you also get no customers, right? It's great
That's
to have
right,
a
yes.
best-selling book on Amazon, right? But you don't own those customers. You don't get their email. You don't get their phone number. You get nothing for this, right? And so at the end of the day, she's now promoting and sending people over to somewhere that is going to promote her competition, not give her a whole lot of profit, and not actually help her grow her own customer list, right? Big mistake there. So we'd love to see, something like, look, right idea, wrong execution, right? Let's take this book, seriously book, right? And let's take it and put it on a SamCart page, okay? Where we are going to be able to, sell other things very, very easily, highlight the book, talk about what you want to buy from it, right? And you get the customers, right? You get the extra revenue. You get a chance to sell them other things, okay? And you're not building someone else's business. You're building your own. So
100%.
that is that's the top thing that she's selling, right? I'm gonna say that's the biggest swing and a miss we've seen so far. But overall, let's go back over here to the very, very beginning, right? What are we promoting? Link in bio. In general, right? Again, the Amazon thing, not great, but we can fix that. That's an easy fix, right? But here's what I like. What I like a lot, okay, is that she's over here selling her own courses, stuff that she owns and is hers. Love that. Absolutely love that out of her. So, which brings us to our next question, right? How easy is it to buy? And you guys hopefully have given yourselves a little bit of a thought here and said, okay, how easy is it for people to buy my stuff, A through F? Let's take a look at Sorelle and say, how easy is it for people to buy Sorelle's stuff? So let's imagine really quick, you're watching a YouTube video from Sorelle, right? You're going to check it out in the links in the descriptions underneath of her videos, right? Maybe you go over to Instagram and you click over to her link in bio, right? It is very easy for her customers to buy. You come and you check out, maybe you want to check out this, the advanced selfie course. Maybe you want to check out their membership platform, right? Is you click on these links and it's going to take you right over to where we put them. Their page is down here. So let's check out Advanced Selfie University. This is the page that Sorelle uses to sell Advanced Selfie University. And it's awfully simple, which I love, right? I love the idea that in general, right, I would call this as this is a sales page. She's got a dedicated page that does nothing but just sell Advanced Selfie University, right? And someone can kind of scroll down this page. She's built this whole thing on a tool called Teachable, which is really made for delivering courses and not really made for selling your courses. But she's gonna come down. She's got a nice, nice, good-looking sales page right here. The only problem is that in general, you have to. I think Miro just quit on me here. Give me 1 second. In general, you have to go from this page right here and then click on another page to go actually buy this. So let me show you what this looks like, Jordan. We can go ahead and just share. I'm gonna bring up my screen.
Yeah, go ahead. You're live.
Yeah, so here we are right here. This is Sorelle's last page. She goes back to this, here's this nice sales page, right? So you go Instagram, link in bio right here, right? Nice looking sales page, does a good job, right? But if I go ahead and I click on any of these buttons that say like get instant access, right? Look at this nice, very long, very drawn out kind of sales page, right? Good job. Has FAQs, overcoming big objections, all good things here, right? But if I want to click on sign up, now it's going to take me to this this very convoluted checkout experience, right? Now we're 4 or 5 pages deep here, which is already its own problem. We need to simplify and shorten wherever possible. But take a look at this big, long sales page. It's got a lot of the right elements, but man, is it difficult. So this is one of the problems we've highlighted a number of times, right? With people who are selling their stuff on Teachable, is you get these experiences that's like, okay, cool. Plug in your email address, right? And then you have to click agree to instructional and promotional emails. So if someone doesn't click that button, you don't get your customer. It's just like Amazon, right? Big mistake. Then they're going to fill out credit card information. save billing information. Then they got billing address stuff down here. I mean, it's just a really, really long, drawn out process that doesn't look great on. You've got a lot of these kind of like, unstyled buttons and stuff over here on the right. It's just not great. There's kind of this whole process. But then the biggest thing that's missing here, right, Jordan, I'm curious to see if you can read my brain here. What do you think the biggest thing missing on this page and really from selling, right, from Sorelle's way of selling, what is the biggest thing we don't see?
It's 3 letters, AOV, average order value, and
AOV. That is exactly right.
the only AOV, average order value, I can see on here is $67, and that is it. The most amount of money that you can make from this customer is $67. And folks, wouldn't it be nice if once you're in buying mode, once you have your credit card out too, if you have some other course on there that you could just click add to order and say, yes, I also want this, to add a couple things, a couple order bumps, to take a customer that is $67 and convert them into $100, $200, $499. More and more.
And that
more.
really brings us back to this question right here: is how easy is it to buy more? Right now, right? The way Sorelle is selling here, essentially, at the end of the day, someone's gonna be able to come in and pay her $67 for this course, right? But that is it. If someone wants to come back and buy something else, they got to go all the way back through this very, very, very long process. Where, how about if instead of that, right? What if we were to replace this? And this is something we do all the time on different takeovers. What if we replace that with an experience more like this one right here? Okay, so this is an example sales page that we created for Rick Beato, someone who's a takeover of many moons ago here now.
Takeover victim.
Exactly. But imagine if we could take that and all of a sudden we could take what is now multiple pages and turn it into one very simple page, right? Where some of them, they're going to learn about this whole course and they don't have to click off. They don't have to go anywhere. It's just the experience of buying is right here on the same page. It's also going to be a shorter, sweeter experience because there's none of this long drawn out stuff about billing information. None of this stuff about, hey, do you remember my email? Do I need to log in my password? There is no ability. Every customer you get is your information and you get them on your mailing list. There's no clicking, or you have to, people don't have to opt in for that kind of stuff. They are your customer. And then most importantly is imagine having a chance to let your customers explore other things that you have for sale, right? And add them to their order with one simple checkbox, right? We call this feature an order bump here on SamCart. And it is a magical, magical way for you to double or triple the amount of profit you're pulling out of every single customer, right? Is give your customers a chance to say, cool, not only am I learning about, the advanced selfie, course that Sorelle has, but maybe I also want to go check out something about personal finance, right? Or maybe she has some, template pack for photographers who are taking these kind of things that she wants to give customers the ability to say, yep, I want to add that to my order and give them the ability to do that with one very simple little checkbox.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Sorelle, she has enough related products where you could put this as an order bump. She's got Lightroom presets. She's got Photoshop presets in there. And then we just showed you on Amazon the Advanced Selfie Handbook. So you can buy the Advanced Selfie University course. You can then add on the book. And then you can also add on the Photoshop and Lightroom presets. And it all makes sense. It's all that kind of burgers, fries, and a Coke. Everything is kind of makes a nice little happy meal. And you've now taken a customer that is at the maximum $67, and you could create a $200 customer, a $300 customer, which changes your game entirely. Changes the game.
Exactly. And this is really just one example of ways that we can make it easy for our customers to spend more, right? But this is one of my very favorite things on the planet, is watching people explore and go, aha, oh my gosh, if I let my customers go from buying one thing to having the chance to buy multiple, right? All of a sudden, someone could go from spending $67 with me and that's it, to someone could be spending $200, $300, $400 in a single go. And not every single customer is going to come in and say, give me everything you got, right? But people are going to pick and choose. I want that one. Maybe somebody wants this one and this one, right? And all of a sudden you are in business, right? This is a massive, massive, massive aha moment. I want to see a couple of people think, I need to drive up average order value as their aha moment down in the chat, right? For you guys who are taking notes for the class, drop your aha moments with the hashtag SC for SamCart in the chat down below, because this is one of the biggest ones that we can talk about, right? When we talk about what's above my head, how do I make it easy for my customers to spend more, right? If you're checking the boxes of, I've got a big opportunity, right? I'm making it easy for my customers to buy. I'm making it easy for them to buy more. This is the fastest route in the planet to doubling or even tripling what you're making online. But I also wanted to showcase one really awesome thing right here. Jordan, this last order bump we had here for Rick Beato, right, was a $1
Yes.
trial to something that we called the Beato Club. We just sort of made this up. I don't think this was actually something Rick had. But the idea here is that if you have a membership, if you have a community, if you have a group of people, right, who are going to pay you monthly or yearly to be a part of something, like Sorelle does, right? Sorelle has her own community. It's about $800 a year, right, to join her community. You mentioned it before, right? What if you had one simple checkbox where every single customer who's here to buy something else, I'm here to buy an ebook, I'm here to buy the advanced selfie course, I'm here to buy the book version of the, advanced selfie stuff, right? What if every single customer could come down here and say, hey, cool, you want to try out, and what is their membership has a name. It's like
It's
the codex.
there you go. The codex and the order. Yeah, so this is like their
The codex and the
financial
order.
the financial
Fancy.
membership. I think if you scroll down a little bit, it explains the offer, and it has like two little radio buttons there.
Here we go. Yep. So here we go. So we have, basically $800 for the year or $300 a quarter is her membership, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what if you had a chance that every single customer could join for 14 days, right? Get a free trial to my membership, right? And every single customer comes through and they get a chance to get into this membership or into this, into this special thing you're paying for yearly, right? And get indoctrinated into your world and stuff like that. But all of a sudden you could start adding to your recurring revenue with every single customer that comes in. Something that you absolutely cannot do, right? When people are buying your stuff on Amazon, right? When you're checking out on Amazon, you don't get it kinds of things, right? And if I just kind of zoom back over, I'll bring this back up, right? Can you imagine how awesome it would be if, right, you could do that regardless of where you're selling, right? But this is why having the right tools makes all the difference. You get a chance to do things exactly like this. Jordan, I'm going to show another example, right? Walk us through this one. This is another example from the guys over at Ship 30. Was another example SamCart page we made. Ship 30 guys are Dickie Bush and I forget the other guy's name, but they're an awesome community. Definitely go check their stuff out. Anybody who's interested in becoming a better writer, right? But Jordan, what is the offer we're looking at here? Because I think this is another great example for anybody who's thinking or has a business kind of like Sorelle.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Ship 30 for 30. So they are a 30-day cohort class. So they kind of do a kind of a rolling cohort every now and then where you bring in customers, you bring in students at one point. But once you go through that 30-day course, at the very end, they also sell this membership called the Captain's Table. It's sort of they kind of filter out the users and find the most advanced users in there and say, hey, you kind of qualify. I think you're ready for this membership. And it's roughly, I think, last time I checked, it was, I think, $1,500 a year. It's sort of a mastermind group, but this is pretty similar to what Sorelle is doing. So she could say, hey, if you like this course, or she could introduce a low ticket, a low price financial course up front and say at the very end of the course, she could say, hey, we have this financial membership, financial literacy membership that you want. It's $800 a year. We think you're awesome for it. And like you just said, Scott, you can mix in products. You don't have to just have you don't just have to sell a course on a course page. You don't just have to sell a digital product on a digital product page. You can mix these products. You can sell a physical book, a course, and a membership all from the same page. So if she were selling some kind of financial course, she could have this little add-on that says, yes, I want to join the Sorelle Codex membership. And you can do a bill me later option and say, hey, I want to try it out for free for 2 weeks, like you just said, Scott. And if I like it, keep the credit card on file, bill away. If not, then I just want a quick refund or I want to cancel my trial. No harm, no foul.
Love it. Absolutely right. And so, this is a great example where you let it, all on one very, very simple page, right? But you're going to let your customers choose, hey, I want to pay up front, or I want to pay there. Maybe in Sorelle's chance, it's I want to pay quarterly or yearly, but it's all right here. There's no different pages to go check out. There's no really long, complex forms that people can't do on their phone, right? And then you get a chance to do stuff like this, right? Where your customers can explore, hey, roll me into that membership, right? Hey, let me grab this other, ebook. Let me grab this other digital download that I have for you. Let me tack on this done for you service that I sell. Let me check out that physical product that you sell, what that you're selling, giving your customers a chance to say, cool, I wanted to add on that and add on that and add on that. is your guys' quickest path to massively changing the profit that you are earning inside of your business, right? This is the kind of stuff where we have seen dead businesses roll out 1 or 2 or 3 of these order bumps, right? And there's, again, one example of many, many ways that you can do and drive average order value and drive customer lifetime value, make it easy for your customers to buy more, right, inside of what SamCart does. But this is probably the most prominent and the easiest one for you to get at a glance, right? But stuff is incredibly, incredibly powerful. So, Jordan, if we jump back over to Miro, right, and we'll go back in, I'm just going to review kind of where we're at. But guys, go ahead and drop what has been your biggest aha, right, from what we've talked about today. We've covered a lot of ground about making it easy for your customers to check out, make it easy for your customers to go and buy more stuff, right? But at the end of the day, what your business is, what you're doing, and how much more you have in the tank, essentially, to go pull out of your business is about answering 4 very simple questions, right? It's about answering how big is your opportunity, right? And are you making $1 per subscriber per year, right? It is about what are you promoting? Where are you sending your people? And our guideline there again is send your audience to stuff that you own. Grow your email list, sell your own courses, your own services, your own something, right? And keep all that eyeballs and all that traffic, right, on things that you own. Don't send them over to Amazon where you don't get customers. Don't send them over to an affiliate offer where you're building someone else's business. Then, how easy is it to buy, right? How easy is it for someone to discover something that you have and go and check it out and buy? Shorten up those pages, simple as humanly possible. And then how easy is it to buy more? Okay. The biggest single lever you have to pull in your business is letting your best customers explore and find other stuff that you own and buy it easy, simple, quick, right? That's why those little check boxes that we talked about, right, convert so freaking high and make enormous, enormous dents in everyone's profitability. But Jordan, those are the four, you know what I mean? The tenets, I guess, of the SamCart takeover that we do here every single week. Let's wrap it up. What do you big takeaways, man? What is your big takeaway from studying Sorelle and taking a look at her business?
Yeah, my takeaway is, I guess, more of a diagnosis. It's like maybe she doesn't need to create a new product, more just kind of a reorganization. So she has a bunch of great related products, but like we just said, if you want to buy all those products, you have to go through 3 to 4 separate checkout processes. Add your credit card again, add your billing address for, I always found that's weird. Like, why do you need to know my address for a PDF? Just please explain that to me, somebody.
Never be that way. We actually know for a fact, right, that shortening that checkout process, right? If you go from, we have this split test that we ran, right, where we looked in SamCart's whole database, and we basically said if all you do was take away shipping address and billing address from what you ask of your customers, 35.1% higher conversions, right? Just by shortening what you're asking. It's insane, right? Make it as short as humanly possible. And if you're forced to collect more information than you need, right, from whatever tool you're using to sell, you got to ditch that tool. 35.1%.
Yeah, so her on Teachable, she's really limiting herself because she's not able to sell multiple products. She's not able to sell order bumps all within the same page, do that kind of burgers, fries, and Cokes kind of mindset. And it's holding her back. And she could be making a whole lot more money per customer. She doesn't have to find this huge, massive audience. She could be just focusing on a core handful of people and making her, instead of just that maximum $67 per customer, she could be making $250, $800 per customer. It's all in the cards.
100%. Absolutely agree. I think my biggest takeaway from this is that even really, really big creators, somebody with a business and an audience her size, and this is an advanced person, you know what I mean? This is somebody who's a very serious, creator has done something really great, still fall victim to one and done sales, right? So a term we use all the time, right? One and done sales is when I basically am forcing a customer to buy one thing from me and then get out of here. You know what I mean? Go check it out. Go buy something else. If you want to come back and learn about something else, you got to go all the way back to the beginning of the process and step, click, and come all the way back and check that kind of stuff out. Instead, right, if we were to just solve that one problem, just the one problem for Sorelle, right? There are other things that we could talk about, but if we just solve that one problem and let your customers discover product A and also check out B and C and D and maybe add some of that stuff to their order, right? We probably could multiply the size of Sorelle's business just by taking care of that one problem. So absolutely love that. Guys, drop your takeaways in the chat. Would love to see what you guys are gonna gonna stick in your mind? What are you gonna keep with you as we check this out? Jordan, if somebody wants to come back and check out another takeaway next Tuesday, where do they go?
That's right. I'm going to drop the link here in the chat. It is this link right here. Every single Tuesday at 4 p.m. here, 4 p.m. Eastern, we're here on YouTube, tackling another digital creator, a YouTuber, a podcaster. So if you have any suggestions, if you have any creators that you know out there that you want us to do a takeover, analyze their business, drop it in the chat. But you can register with that link right there. All you need is your name and email, and you'll get a calendar invite. You'll get a text message alert, and you'll know exactly when we're going live and never miss a show ever. All you have to do is click that link down below.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Thank
it.
you guys so much for joining us for this edition of the Tuesday Takeover. We are live again next week with another awesome creator. Remember, make it easy for your customers to buy, make it easy for your customers to buy more from you, and revolutionize your business in the process. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am Scott Moran. Hit subscribe on the SamCart YouTube channel if you enjoyed this content. That is Jordan Anderson on behalf of the entire team. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you guys next week.